the first place to listen to the hottest K-pop, K-popping with DJ Isak.
Ugly Truth. It's time for K-Poppin' to help you out with your problems or anything that you need advice on. And of course, we have our normal guest, weekly guest, Gowoon, in the studio. But we have a very familiar face. Sooyoon's in the studio again. Hi.
Hello.
Sooyoon, how have you been?
I've been good, I guess.
Busy.
Yeah, busy, very busy. Just playing shows and festivals and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the festival, it's like festival season. So.
Yeah, like rock festivals and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sooyoon, you were our original guest a few seasons back.
Yeah.
So you're back, and Gowoon is our weekly guest. So
Yeah.
Gowoon, Sooyoon, Gowoon. Yeah. So say hi.
Hello.
It's time for our stories. We have a lot of stories today, and I know that some of our listeners have been sending in some longer ones. One of our listeners sent in a long one earlier, and could you please send it back to us, because I didn't get a chance to read it, so I can maybe read it later. Ask Anythings and Everything is all ready for today's show. Since we have a lot to talk about, let's just jump straight into our first ugly truth. So, Gowoon, could you please read our first story?
It's Kum Yit Cheng from Malaysia.
Okay.
My teeth is the big problem. My brother always laugh at me as crocodile. Sometimes my friend will talk about my teeth as jock. Honestly, I wish to wear braces, but the problem is I'm very scared of dentists. Whenever I meet dentists, I'll cry automatically. Please help me.
Who's had braces? Gowoon, have you had braces?
Braces? Yeah.
Hyojung, you've had
now.
it? Oh, you're doing them
Yeah,
now?
I'm doing it for 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what?
Oh, so...
It's usually longer.
Inside.
Oh, she has a retainer inside.
I see.
Okay, Sooyoon, have you had braces?
No, not me.
I had braces. Junior high. My entire junior high. 2 years, 2 months.
Wow.
The amount of time a guy went to the army, I had braces. Braces. They're not scary.
Yeah.
But they're painful.
Really painful.
I heard it's painful when they tweak it, like once in a while.
Tighten them.
Yeah,
When they tighten them.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt when they tighten them. So at the dentist, it's fine.
Yeah.
They put the wire in. They take the wire out. They clean it. And then they put rubber bands around it. That's it.
Yeah.
But then after you get home.
Yeah. It starts hurting.
Or tomorrow. The next morning, you're like, I can't talk.
I cannot eat such things.
Oh, yeah.
You can't eat like meat or anything like that.
No, you can eat meat. You can't eat ribs.
Ribs, yeah.
Yeah, ribs, gum, jellies, taffy. I ate them.
Me too.
You eat them? It's fine.
I think it would be a good idea to, try it. But I think she or he is afraid of the dentist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One time I got my wisdom tooth pulled out, but all 4 of them at once.
You know that it's against the law in Korea to get them all at once.
I got them when I was in the States.
Okay.
And, I signed a contract, this is not our fault if something happens,
Yeah,
and stuff like that. And they put me to sleep and I got 4 of them taken out. Yeah.
What did you do for a week?
I just stayed in bed, but my face was bloated. But the worst part of this whole experience was that you get you have to go to pharmacy to get the
prescription.
medicine. Yeah. And my dad was supposed to go and get it, but being the Korean dad, he just kind of went to the juke store first, soup store. And I was just waiting in the car, and the machi, the anesthesia is was going away, and I was I can't explain the pain. It's just I just started crying. But it's not it hurts. It's just you just start crying.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't explain how it hurts, and and my dad came late after a while, and I was like, "Where were you, Dad?" And he's like, "Oh, you have to eat before you take the medicine."
Oh, such a Korean dad.
Yeah, I was like, "Who cares? I need the medicine like right now.
I need my painkillers.
Yeah.
Oh.
So with the braces, Gowoon, have you had your wisdom teeth? Suddenly, did you take them out?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. So they're not out yet.
But I will take my teeth out at September.
Oh no, in September. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, plan.
This is like next month.
Yeah, it's like less than a month now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
Oh no.
scared.
I had all of my wisdom teeth taken out. My last wisdom tooth was the worst.
Why?
So all three that I had taken out before were already coming in.
Oh, wow.
So the ones on top came out just like regular teeth. They didn't hurt. I just like, oh, that's a wisdom tooth.
Yeah.
Okay, take it out. The one on my bottom left was already halfway out, so she just kind of pulled it out instead of actually surgically removing it. The last one, it was kind of coming out, but it kind of wasn't. So I went and I was just like, so what should I do?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you could take it out. And I was like, okay, so take it out. So she put all this anesthesia in, and then all I hear is like,
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
She was-
heard that. It sounds like
it sounds so bad
Oh wow.
because it's right next to your
Yeah,
ear too.
yeah.
So even though you're under anesthesia, like all I can hear is like all this scraping,
Oh
and
man.
it was awful.
oh my god.
I think it was I was so traumatized. So,
I don't think we're helping.
I don't think we're helping. I don't think we're helping Ting at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dentists are awful, but braces are worth it.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it
braces are
could
worth
definitely change this person's life. Yeah. Because I think the teeth could be like could lower her or his self-confidence if it looks so bad. If brother always makes fun of it and stuff like that. Yeah. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Try it. Yeah.
Braces are painful, but they're worth it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our listeners, a lot of you, wow, you guys are gifted without having to have braces. For me, I was glad though. I wasn't teased about my braces because in junior high, everybody in my class had braces.
That's true.
Yeah, like in the States, it was like the thing to do in junior high. Everybody had braces.
Yeah.
So it was a competition of who went first.
Oh.
Who went to go get them tightened
Yeah,
first.
because later, yeah.
Because no, it was the colors.
Oh, colors.
The colors of the
rubber bands.
yeah, the rubber bands. So like who went first got spring colors first. So like the pastel colors. Who went first did Halloween colors first. And only one person was allowed to do Christmas colors. So after that everybody was like, oh man. What colors am I gonna do when I go get my braces tightened? So yeah. It becomes a trend. I mean, as an adult it could be awful, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth the pain. I mean, Gowoon, you have them now and you have pretty teeth, so
Yeah, but I had my teeth that are like I was called 공실이.
really?
Yeah, do you know the Tuli?
Yeah.
It's really,
Tuli character?
The character.
Yeah.
Because of your teeth.
Yeah.
I see. I see. I see.
Still now, but I have my balanced teeth, so
Yeah, so now you feel better.
yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, she has beautiful teeth. I would have never guessed that she had
Yeah,
braces.
yeah. It looks very, very
But my
gentle.
pronunciation is like really hard to say something.
No,
Oh, I
it's
see.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I would never have known.
I can't speak 기다리다.
Oh, well, Korean could be a little
I
bit
think she has
harder.
a very cute English speaking voice. Actually, yeah.
She does.
I was surprised. Yeah,
Her voice does sound different when she speaks English.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very cute.
It seems
like-
like-
it's like a baby. It's like oh, thank you. It's like so cute.
it's like one of those cartoon characters.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Well, that's not helpful. So you're just saying, that's not helpful. I've gotten my wisdom teeth pulled and now I don't think I'll ever will do it again. Thanks. I wanted to know that they scrape things out. I will have nightmares now. I'm sorry, Sadie.
It all depends, though.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
Like I said, my other three, it was fine.
Yeah. Right.
they pulled like for my top right one, she pulled it out. I went to go eat pizza an hour later.
Yeah, yeah.
I was fine.
Yeah.
Because it was already out. Like she just pulled the tooth. So she didn't even stitch it up. She used a laser to just kind of
Oh, cool.
laser
Yeah.
the open wound.
Wow.
It stopped bleeding after what? 30 minutes? I was eating pizza. So I was fine. But it was the bottom one and she literally had to like pull it out of my jaw. So that's why the last one was very painful. So I'm sorry if I Oh, I feel so bad now. I like traumatized our listeners. No, but braces are a good thing.
Yeah.
They are expensive, but they're worth it, I feel.
Yeah.
It's like if you do it when you're in your teen, it's like for, what, like 100 years, you have like perfect
Exactly.
teeth. Yeah.
Well, no, these days I've been using my retainer again because I talk a lot. If you're in a job where you have to sing or you have to talk a lot, because we're speaking a lot more than normal people do, our teeth vibrate a lot more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it goes back.
Oh, wow.
So I've been wearing my retainer a lot these days because my teeth are moving again.
Oh, really?
But honestly, it's like been 20 years since I've had my braces. So I guess it's acceptable if you think about it.
Yeah.
So I didn't get an inside retainer because I get cavities really easily compared to other people. So they didn't recommend it because they said that my teeth could probably like fall out. I'm giving you guys horror stories. Dentists are your friends. Wow, that does not help. Okay, see, just like stop. No, stop. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop with it. Braces. Anne is saying, braces couple. I know of 2 radio DJs in Malaysia who hooked up when they met in the elevator and realized they both had braces. They started dating and ended up marrying each other and now have 2 children together. Aww. See, braces bring you luck. Oh, okay, that's sweet. Oh. Yeah, so having braces when you're older might help.
This became a love story.
It became a love story. Okay, I think we should end on the love story note because I gave our listeners nightmares. But find a doctor that you trust, though. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I do go to certain dentists and I'm like, I don't like you. But then there are certain dentists that will just be there. Like, they'll just talk to you. They don't feel like a dentist. They talk with you before they actually do the process. So, yeah. I think finding a comfortable dentist would be the best way to go.
Definitely.
Okay. Our track that we're going to take a listen to is Chico and Sojin of Girls' Day soundtrack song, Sick Apuda. It's not going to hurt that much, but we're going to take a listen to this track, and we'll see you guys after this with our second story.
All right.
그렇게 어렵게 데려오고 싶게 떠나보내 여전히 미련하게 미련으로 하루 보내 남김없이 줬으니 후회 남지 않아 남기던지 태우던지 내 흔적 말이야
보고 싶단 그 말 하지 못해 삼킨다 오늘 많이 아프다 사랑했던 맘이 아리고 또 아프다 너도 나처럼
All right, with that, we're back. We have our ugly truth, and today, to fill in for Alexander, we got Sooyoon in the studio.
Yes.
Who's back after a few seasons. And, of course, we do have our ever so cute Gowoon in the studio as well. And we're going to be moving on to our next story. So, Sooyoon, could you please read it for us?
All right. It's from Bulgaria.
Ooh.
Name is, I think, Asia.
Okay.
Last month, I graduated from high school and I entered in the university for studying my dream profession, dental medicine.
There we go. We have a dentist. Oh, we have a dentist for our first story.
Next month, my whole life is about to change. I'll be moving to the city where my university is. I'll be all away from my family and friends. A new part of my life is about to begin. And I'm super excited, but as well, I'm super scared. I really don't know what is about to come, and that scares me a lot. Can you give me any tips of getting used to the new life faster?
Sooyoon, when you moved to the States, how did you adapt?
I just stayed home. I kind of lonered myself from everybody. But actually, I think I think the getting used to the environment, the best way is to, I think, just watch people. Like what
that's
they
not
do.
a bad idea.
Like what are they playing, you know? What kind of games do they play, you know? What kind of movies do they watch, you know? Just kind of, you know, observing and just kind of, you know, just being there and getting along.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my kind of.
Yeah.
I didn't want to kind of, you know, 튀어 too much, like
stand
out too much, you know, because it could be a good thing if good things happen, but if bad things happen, they might be like, oh, he's kind of weird, you know. Yeah. So I was just kind of staying quiet and staying low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Gowoon, I know that you haven't really been outside too much, but with your schools, when you were in elementary and junior high, did you go to a different school or a different region? For
No,
schools?
just different school, the same region.
Same region, just different school.
Yeah, but when the beginning of the new semester, I was really hard to get along with friends, and I just say, what is your name?
Oh, so you just went, we talked to...
Yeah.
Oh, so you said hi. Oh.
Where do you live?
I think, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Being a bright person, you know.
Yeah.
I would never do that. Isn't it so odd that I host a radio show, but I would never approach somebody like that?
Oh, yeah.
For me, when I was back in the States, so after I was living in Korea for my entire high school life, and then I went back to the States for college, I was going to community college, and I was taking Japanese class. And I realized that I had a few Koreans in the class with me.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't want to go up because I was tan back then, because in the span before school started, I got a tan and I had my hair blonde like it is now. So I knew that if I started speaking Korean to the Korean kids, they'd be like, what is she doing? So I decided to kind of ease up to the fact that I spoke Korean by talking to my Korean friends very loudly before class started. Because our teachers would always have the doors locked before class started. So I'd stand out in the courtyard in front of the classroom and I'd be talking with my friends in Korea. I'd be like, you know, speaking Korean. And I noticed that they started looking my way. And then I would always sit next to them. We didn't have assigned seats, so I would start sitting next to them. And one of the girls actually talked to me. She's like, you speak Korean? And I was like, yeah, I'm half. And she's like, oh, hi. So that's how I made my first friend in college.
Yeah.
So I think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's like you know, you're not aggressively trying to make friends, but you know, passive aggressive.
Exactly.
Yeah. Letting everybody know that we have something in common.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Needless to say, for the remainder of the semester, all four of us sat next to each other, and
that's awesome.
we wrote Korean in class.
In Japanese class.
In Japanese class. We took notes in Korean instead of English.
in America.
And the States.
Yeah.
Adapting is always something hard. Now, Gowoon, because when you first meet your members, and you know, being a trainee and everything, that's also very nerve-wracking, and it's really hard to adjust to.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
So how was it like for you? Like, how were the tips for you and your members to get closer?
At first, I was the 막내 in my group.
So the youngest.
Yeah, so it was pretty easy to get along with.
Because you're the youngest.
Yeah, everybody's like, you know, aww.
But I was really scared of my leader. Why? She when we met at the first time, she just like, 네, 안녕하세요.
No, she was very cold.
Yeah. I was really scared.
How old is your leader?
21.
21. Oh, I see. So that's like how many years difference? Just count.
3 years.
3 years.
Oh,
That's not too much, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I think about it now, I think more of the younger generation, the age gap isn't that big, but they treat each other with a huge amount of a gap of respect.
Really? Wow.
When I was growing up, people who are like 6-7 years older than me, I used to hang out with them a lot. If I think about it now, I don't think I would hang out with somebody who was 6 to 7 years younger than me.
right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
But when I was younger,
I see.
I
Yeah,
met people. I was hanging out with people that were 6, 7 years older than me.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so I think there's a little bit of a different gap these
Yeah.
days. Michelle, new environment. Don't be afraid to make friends. Explore, that is. Explore and learn what is around you. When I went to my university, I made friends and eased into the environment there. There's no easier way than just to try to put yourself out there. I think making a routine wouldn't be a bad idea either. Like when I went to the college in the States, going to the same coffee shop in the morning.
I see.
You end up making a routine because of classes. So you get there at a certain time. You're in the parking lot at a certain time. You're at the local cafe at a certain time. You're in front of class at a certain time.
That's a good idea, yeah.
So if you start making a routine, I think you can find your friends.
Yeah, and there might be another person who's having a similar routine as, you, and they might be like, oh, I see you here every day, something like that, yeah.
If you have classes with more than one person that you see repeatedly, I think that would help as well.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think we have some more messages. There's a lot more of Ask Anythings. Yes, continue to send in your Ask Anythings. Herlin from Malaysia saying, stay quiet. For me, the moment when I moved to Australia to study abroad, I was alone and by myself. I used to stay quiet and alone in class, but luckily, there are some kind people that came up to me and said hi. Yes. I think that there are certain people that are very approachable, like Gowoon. Sooyoon, didn't you say that you just kind of clicked with Moon in the States?
Yeah, actually in the beginning we didn't like each other, but that incident kind of made us even closer. Because in the beginning we were like, oh, what is, blah blah blah, and then later it's like, oh, we're different, so it's easier to find cool things from each other, because if we have similar things, it's just like I have that too, I got that too, so it's like it's not interesting. But since we're so different, in the beginning it was like, why is he so different, but later on it's just like that difference is kind of cool to each other, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Asha, I didn't do any clubs in school, but clubs are a good thing too. In Korea, we call them 동아리s. Clubs, like school clubs.
I want to get into one. It seems so, so much fun.
They seem so much like they seem like so much fun. One of the experiences that I didn't get a chance to experience when I was going to Korean universities was
동아리.
Yeah, those clubs, because it puts so much time and effort into it that with
they're
my work
serious.
schedule. Yeah, they're serious.
They're serious.
They love you in their clubs. Clubs are a good thing too, I think, because you find people with the same interest. I know that on a lot of the U.S. campuses these days, there's a ton of K-pop clubs. Find a K-pop club. Yeah, find a club at your school that with something you're interested in.
Yeah.
Arts, singing, dancing, band, movies. Oh, there's so many things to do. I hear that sometimes here, even in Korea, for the resumes, they look if you were on a club or in a club in college.
So they could kind of see what kind of interest you had and stuff like that.
Also, if you're like a leader of the club, of like first, second year you were a part of it, and then third, fourth year you were the leader. They take a lot of points for that
as like a leadership. Yeah.
So using that for your resume is not a bad idea too. Go and think of that. Tell your friends. Because her friends are now going to like slowly start graduating, and now they're going to be going into college. So that's a good thing too. What are some other making friends? Making friends. And Sophie, opposites attract. Moon and Sooyoon, better bromance than Twilight. Am I the only one that thinks it's a little out of the blue? But I think that's really cute.
I think having an open mind and trying to kind of try making friends with different people. Like, even some people that you're not used to, you might find them interesting in college. Yeah.
Okay, Daniela from the USA, just say hi to people. When I moved from Indiana to Colorado, I was scared to meet people more since I'm a very shy person. What I did was slowly try to get close to some of my classmates, and as soon as I started making friends, what also helped me was that I met a girl that was new to Colorado as well. So we got along to try and find people that were in the same group as us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, like I did, I elevated towards the Koreans in my class. And it looks like she elevated to somebody who was new to Colorado too.
Yeah.
There's always going to be somebody else there that's new.
Yeah, I mean, I think high schools and junior high, a lot of people, just move from another group, but in university, it's just like everybody's new to
yeah.
the university, so everybody's new, I think. So it's easier to kind of. They are probably looking for a new friend too, So don't worry about it too much.
Perfect example. Michelle, awkwardly making friends. I once walked into class a little late and I saw 방탄소년단, BTS on one of the girls' laptops. I pointed it out and we became study buddies. K-pop, yeah!
Yeah.
K-pop uniting fans around the world.
Yeah.
That helps too. So if you have any Bangtan stickers or Royal Pirates posters or Very Good CD somewhere, that can reunite you. That's a great icebreaker. Yeah, music is a great icebreaker too.
Yeah.
I think.
Cool.
If there's a band that you like as well. All right. Now, we do have Sooyoon in the studio joining us. And, of course, we have Gowoon in the studio as well for our Ugly Truths. So if you have any more Ask Anythings and Ugly Truths, please continue to send those in. We're going to be moving on to our Ask Anything segment, so keep those coming in as well. Since we haven't listened to an RP track in a while, and since we're talking about, moving to different places, we've got a Seoul Hillbilly for you. And we'll see you guys after this with our Ask Anything.
All right.
Alright, with that, we're back. You're listening to K-Poppin'. We have our Ugly Truth segment, and we have Sooyoon back in the studio after a few seasons.
Yep.
Of course, Gowoon's in the studio as well. And it's time for us to look at some of the Ask Anythings. Sooyoon was like, what's an Ask Anything? What's going on? What happened to the segment? So, of course, our listeners literally ask us anything. It can be an extension of what you have been doing for our Ugly Truth, or it can be just literally like, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? It doesn't matter. So, Gowoon, could you please read one of the messages?
Yeah, it's Joao from Portugal again. If guys were not K-pop idols, what would you like to be?
So, Gowoon, if you were not a K-pop idol, what would you like to be?
I would be just a student, high school student, and dreaming about hotel CEO.
Oh yeah, she wants to be a hotel CEO. Oh yeah. Sooyoon, what about you?
If I wasn't
in a band. You weren't a part of Royal Pirates.
I'll be. I think I'll still do music, but maybe like not a performing artist.
Like praise band.
Sure. I'll be a pastor in the church.
Back in the States.
She's like, yeah.
She's like, what? Okay. I'm quite curious as to what her impression of you is going to be after the show today.
What about you?
I think I'd probably do not necessarily music. I think I'd probably be doing the same thing, like either radio or acting. Probably in the States. I doubt I would have come to Korea though. Yeah, because when I auditioned, I got the audition for an acting studio in the States and for Korea.
Oh, I see.
But I chose Korea instead of the States. So I think I'd probably do something along the lines, but probably not in Korea. Okay, moving on. Sooyoon, you have some questions for us.
I have a question from Anne. I know you probably get this a lot, but how is James right now? You're the only one who can give us inside info on what actually happened. I still can't imagine how such a thing could happen. Please send him lots of love, hugs, and care from all of us. We miss you guys a lot. RP fighting.
Okay, so how is James?
He's recovering very fast.
Okay.
And but he got injured, and it was a little more than just breaking a bone, But I'm not James himself, so I don't want to talk too much in his place. So, but he's recovering very fast, and we're gonna try to come back as soon as possible.
Okay.
So thank you, and we all know all the support from everybody. So thank you
Okay.
guys for that.
So you guys have been seeing all the support messages.
Yeah.
All right. You have another one though.
I have
you.
another one. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Do you have any good ghost stories? From Michelle from the States.
Gowoon, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah. I'm really scared of ghosts.
Have you experienced any stuff like that?
No, but when I just like there is tax.
You get the
Goosebumps?
chills.
Yeah, chills in my body
Oh, every once in a while, just randomly.
randomly,
Oh,
very often.
Maybe you're just cold.
Maybe.
All the AC turned on.
Okay, so it looks like she believes in ghosts, but she doesn't really have an experience. Sooyoon.
I believe in not necessarily ghosts, but in like spiritual beings. But I've never seen any. Oh, but I had a kawi, which is like a nightmare.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
paralyzing, and it was a quite experience because I heard stuff when I was asleep. It's like but it was really scary. It was like kind of like from the devil or something, and I couldn't move and stuff like that. So maybe, yeah, it's like a spiritual experience, but I'm not sure.
Oh, we got some scary music. Gowoon freaked out right now. She's like, "What's going on? What's going on?"
Actually, Moon experienced something even more scary. He was sleeping, and outside of his room, a lady was laughing. And Moon was sleeping, and he's kind of half asleep because he's being paralyzed. And it was like, it was far away, and the lady was just like, ha 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 ha, right? And he told me that it was like somebody, right in his ears, like laughing, like, ah! And it was becoming faster, like, ah! Like that. And then Moon told me that he woke up like freaked out, and he couldn't move like for like a second.
Oh, scary.
He told me it was like the most scary experience he had
Wow.
in his life. Yeah.
I do believe in those spirits or whatever. I hear them too often. If I go to the countryside,
Yeah.
my head hurts
Really?
because I hear too many things.
Wow.
Like if I literally go to there's not a lot of houses, really dark. Even if I'm driving, I hate it when I drive too.
Why?
I'll be listening to music and then I hear something weird in my ears.
Really?
Oh,
Apparently I've asked a few people in Korea, and it seems that ghosts like me or something like that. I don't know. So I've had a few experiences.
Wow. Maybe.
Gowoon's freaking out over here. Gowoon's like, stop, make it stop, make it stop. But yeah, no, I have a few fun stories, but I think we'll over talk the hour with ghost stories for me.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. We have some other questions. Michelle, ask anything. What's your favorite type of movie genre? What's the most recent movie that you've seen? Favorite movie? What kind of movie genre?
Scary movies.
Romantic. I like scary movies.
yeah, scary
Ghost
movie.
movies.
You like scary movies?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm scared, but I like scary movies.
Oh, okay. What's your most recent movie that you saw?
It's 19금.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw an adult film? Wait,
At
what?
training center. At training center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow, she saw a rated R movie.
I saw
Saw?
So.
Yeah, Saw. Okay.
Oh.
So, what about you?
I usually like action movies, and I like just watching movies without thinking. A lot of CGs and all like
A lot of explosion.
Yeah, explosion.
A lot of things blowing up.
Yeah, or I really like Pixar animations. Yeah, so recently I watched the Inside Out, and recently I watched the Amsal, the assassin. Is
Yeah.
that- it was pretty fun. Yeah, a lot of explosions, and a lot of
Action.
watching without thinking. Yeah, a lot of action. And,
Oh,
yeah.
I like horror films. Last movie I've watched. To get ready for Minions, I was watching Despicable Me. So a couple days ago, I watched Despicable
I love
Me.
watching animations. It's
Yeah,
so-
I haven't seen Minions. I haven't watched it yet. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I need to go to the movie theater to watch the movie. But
Yeah.
yeah, I like animations too. I need to see Inside Out and Minions, but I haven't watched it yet.
Really? Oh no.
I
I'm
want to
such-
watch Minions.
Me too. Okay, we need to go together. We're gonna go together.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Okay. We have another question. This is I love how Joao loves to ask a lot of cultural questions here in about the Korean language and also our culture. He's asking, why do Koreans usually wear masks a lot? So first one, yes, it is because of germs. So a lot of people, if they are sick, they try to prevent other people from getting sick by wearing a mask.
Yeah.
It's a very crowded country.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But celebrities, I know that you guys don't wear them because you're sick. So for Sooyoon, since you do tend to wear
Yeah.
masks a lot, why do you wear masks?
Because like people take pictures and stuff, and you don't know where you're gonna get them taken. So
Exactly.
sometimes you're not in your best look, and you kind of want to cover it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So covering your face a little bit for celebrities, especially.
Yeah, and sometimes there's a season where in Korea a lot of dust
Yeah.
is going around, so people wear masks a lot too. because
Yeah,
of
true.
That reason. Yeah.
Gowoon, why do you wear masks normally, if you ever do?
I don't wear a mask usually, but when I didn't debut, I just wear a mask. I don't know why, but I want to.
Just look cool.
Yeah, look cool. Just look cool.
Just to look cool.
Well, no, it's become a fashion item. I mean, if you go to clothes stores, they actually
Yeah.
have a mask section where there's like spikes on them.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
prints on them.
Actually, one of our worker in our company, employee, she recently became a member of a fan club of Big Bang, and like I guess they send you some stuff if you become the member.
the official member.
Like a fan club member, and she got like a bunch of clothes and their official Big Bang clothes and stuff like that, and they had like masks too,
Yeah.
just like as a fashion item.
Yeah. Wait, one of your employees just became a VIP? What?
Yeah. So I was like, what about Royal Pirates?
Shouldn't she be making more stuff for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, she wanted to kind of
Be inspired?
Yeah, be inspired. Yeah.
Well, it's good because I still have their light, the Royal Pirates
Oh yeah.
concert light. I still have that.
Awesome.
But yeah, masks have become a big fashion item in
Yeah.
Korea too, especially for guys. There isn't, from what I've heard, is not only that like picture wise, but guys that tend to get a little bit of a mustache and a beard pretty fast, they like to cover that up
I
too,
see.
because it doesn't look as clean.
Yeah. I mean,
So if they haven't shaved yet,
it's very like there's a lot of use to a mask. Like I always wear masks when I go in the plane. 'Cause it's very dry.
It's very dry.
Yeah,
I do
so-
that too.
Yeah.
I do that
so
too.
I have to wear them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're over time.
Okay.
Darn it. Well, it's already time for us to say goodbye. Sooyoon, it was great to have you back today.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
I would like to see you soon some more.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I would like to come back if you guys invite me.
Yeah.
He said it on air. He said it on air. We have it on air. We have it recorded. We are not going to be able to drag him back into the studio. Thank you, Gowoon, for joining us this
Yeah, it was
week.
Thank
good
you.
to see you guys.
We'll see you next week, and thank you to all of our listeners. Our last track for today is going to be Teen Top with 아침부터 아침까지. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Right, bye.
Thank you.